the world doesn't really care what I gotta say, I gotta spit it to them anyway. Hard to the core, marked to the form, far from the norm. Cause as soon as one star dies, another star is born. It's adaptation, it's adaptation, it's adaptation. Well, it's all about knowing your position in the universe, so I assume the verse soon its birth. Prime to consume your work when it's an ongoing search for the truth. When it's time to shape the mind, I scan to find the grand design. From the bottom to the top of the pyramid, I see the electronic grid. I recognize the sign behind the scenes of elaborate schemes where angels fear to tread. I forge ahead amongst the odds and evens, gods and heathens, angels and demons. It's all simple adaptation. I made observations of the rats in the trap, making the transformation to the newest rap sensations. Don't believe the hype, shit, I'm taking it back to the future from the last generation. Close your eyes and see the light, get over your fascinations. You're a speck in the world of spectacles, a microscopic dot trying to coordinate a plot. Just a key on the board that can't afford to fuck with me in my space, let alone have the intention to fuck me face to face. I'm still here to unplug these bitch jacks hooked up to the matrix, thinking they're advanced when they ain't saying shit. Those premature virtual styles get dropped in search of the files. It's beneficial with our initials engraved in it. My words are just carved and etched in stone, while others are too far fetched from home, lost in the galaxy. Even if the world doesn't really care what I gotta say, I gotta spit it to them anyway. Hard to the core, art to the form, far from the norm. Cause as soon as one star dies, another star is born. It's adaptation. Even if the world doesn't really care what I gotta say, I gotta spit it to them anyway. Hard to the core, art to the form, far from the norm. Cause as soon as one star dies, another star is born. It's adaptation. Even if the world doesn't really care what I gotta say, I gotta spit it to them anyway. Hard to the core, art to the form, far from the norm. Cause as soon as one star dies,
my heart's all full, far from the norm. Who's the bomb in this storm? I'm laughing at life, after fashion, time for the thrashing, music warm. Your music amuses me, and it's just not structured musically. My crew's like flattery, and sometimes it's not cool to me. The rule should be, if you rip it, on the master, you can't spit it. Being creative is the way that I get it to place any critic. Go to the lab with a pen in the pad, get a bone, take a long drag. I'm ruling on with this song blast. You put the mic down with the wrong bag. I'm the teacher of a phone blast. Today we passing out diplomas. The underground, created by the West Coast, California. If we both on stage, I own ya. If my characters unmatched, motion still sniffing on the trails of my tongue tracks. Make the world clap and run rap. Perhaps you have to destroy the meal. Make sure you prepare for battle. Bring your sword and shield. I had to kill a couple of stars to get born in this format. The fat rap nation. The only question I'm chasing is imitation, adaptation.
Even if the world doesn't really care what I gotta say, I gotta spit it to them anyway. Hard to the core, art to the form, far from the norm. Cause as soon as one star dies, another star is born. It's adaptation. Even if the world doesn't really care what I gotta say, I gotta spit it to them anyway. Hard to the core, art to the form, far from the norm. Cause as soon as one star dies, another star is born. It's adaptation. Even if the world doesn't really care what I gotta say, I gotta spit it to them anyway. Hard to the core, art to the form, far from the norm. Cause as soon as one star dies, another eyes witness I'm drifting off into empty nothingness, victims of self-deception. I'm teaching that as a lesson with these rap confessions, added suggestions and lasting impressions. I've been heavy and massive, step ahead of my class, ready to put them on full blast. So check the time and the moment of truth. When you're caught up in the rap race, drowning in your watered down sounds diluted. I've been deep rooted with family ties from the Genesis EP to the Nemesis CD. That's more than suckers can ever attempt to be. I'm critically acclaimed, clinically insane. I got pills for no prescription, issues for no subscription. It's a constant crucifixion, living in contradiction. But typically I remain simple and plain, hard to explain. Differently the same from the name on the birth certificate. Walking the earth in search of significance. Countless seconds to minutes, minutes to hours, hours to days, days to weeks, weeks to months and months to years. So on and so forth till we reach our crash course. Collision in the solar system. When I'm forced to use my vision and universal wisdom inherited and passed down from my ancestors in the stars.